Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is a whole bunch of stuff, but basically, we're going to heal or work on healing for the solar plexus and the sacral chakras. And there were a few things that guided me to that today. And I have a singing bowl for the sacral chakra and a tuning fork for the solar plexus. I only have one singing bowl, sorry. And for the solar plexus, I don't, sorry, blah, blah, blah. For the tuning fork, I don't have a resonance box yet. And since the camera doesn't pick it up enough, even though these weights at the top amplify the sound, I will hold it up to my ear and hum along. So again, forgive the crudeness of that. But at the same time, sometimes it's also like the human sound that adds to it. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. So I was also very lucky. Just, I think it was 2 days ago, I found this candle at a store at IKEA, actually. I love IKEA, but I'm not getting paid anything for advertising or whatever. So this is just my personal thing. Anyway, a white candle with black dots on it. See? So that I feel represents us perfectly right now. The white is the purity of our soul and our core, our intention of who we are and who we are. But the dark dots represent the dark stuff that is still stuck in our energy field. So some of it is stuff that we haven't fully healed from yet. And some of it is the dark stuff that these karmics, these narcs are throwing at us. So we're going to work on that by working on our solar plexus and sacral chakra healing. And the way I was guided to that was today I was cooking with turmeric, which looks, oh, it's funny. On camera, it looks more yellow, but in real life, it actually looks orange when you cut a fresh turmeric root open. But then your hands and everything else turns yellow, like it gets stained yellow, but the actual shade is actually, that's almost the same. Oh yeah, now you can actually see it as orange. Oh, wow, that's weird how that changes. So yeah, it's even a deeper orange than the orange. So, wow, look how that changes. Whoa, that's neat. That's a bit trippy, actually. I almost feel like a little kid, and I want to do that a bunch of times, like woo, 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 woo. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay, so then I was also guided to the garlic, and that, in this case, I felt very strongly was connected to more of those energy vampiric energies. Energies. That's funny. Okay, so these energies of energy vampires that keep trying to latch onto us, hook into our energy field. See, this looks like a hook. Like if you look at the white stuff here, right? And I felt very strongly guided to actually use my ceremonial cup today, which I love because the bottom is wider and it's metal, so it can't break and it can't really tip over. It's perfect. And I have red juice in there, or what I MacGyvered as red juice because I didn't have any. So, and this is just for your own personal interest if you're interested. So I actually used some jam with hot water. I melted that in hot water and then mixed cold water in, and some of the black currant juice that I still had, and some lemon. And just so that you can see the color, I left some of this, I mixed it in this jar, and see, like the color is pretty much perfect, and it tastes really good too. It's totally awesome. So I'm going to enjoy that. I'll see how much of that I want to drink, like during the ceremony or after. But I felt like we needed the presence of something that represented blood, like our life force, that those energy vampires keep siphoning from us, right? Like they keep draining us. And that was also, and I found this today in my fridge. This is clearly too old. So this was some sauce that came in one of the packages. And I don't usually like to use this kind of stuff, but I kept it. I was like, maybe when I cook, I'll throw it in. We'll see. But I didn't. So this represents the overinflated ego of the psychopathic, narcissistic energy vampires that think they have a right to our energy and to keep hooking into it. And we're gonna stab it with my little throwing knives. When I was really into like wilderness survival and bushcraft videos during the lockdowns. So we're gonna burst that overinflated ego bubble of those narcs. And I feel like the lemon and the orange represent the blocks of the sacral and solar plexus chakras that we still need to clear. So I was thinking of stabbing them first and then cutting them open. But in case that doesn't work with these knives, I do have the ceremonial knife, but I haven't actually used it in real life yet other than on paper. So I'm going to try to see if I can cut them with that. If not, then I have this as backup. Oh, which I forgot to explain. So I cut my vegetables with that today, and I washed it twice, and you can still see remnants of the turmeric stuck on there that I couldn't really get off. Like, I can probably scrape the rest off later, but see, like here and here. And that's what I felt very strongly. It's like still stuck on us. So it's like stuck on our solar plexus chakra, still blocking us, draining our energy, and trying to override our will and preventing us from fully stepping into our power. Okay, so I think I explained everything except I want to burn this. Now I have this little mini sort of Celtic cauldron that I used for smudging for a little bit in the beginning, and I found it too heavy, honestly. And I just had it, like, I was like, okay, do I like donate it? Do I get rid of it? And then I found it very useful if I ever wanted to burn something small at home, actually more in front of the house, because I don't want to set off the fire alarm and get the whole house smoky and have the neighbors worry and stuff. So I'm probably just going to burn a tiny bit in the ceremony and then cover that so that it doesn't like smoke up too much, and then I'll finish the rest after. Okay. Yeah, these are the little things that we got to do when we live in in housing situations, or not housing, but when we have neighbors, when we live in rural, oh my gosh, what is going, see? Something is going on with my brain. Someone's trying to interfere a little bit there. City living. Urban. Urban was the word I was looking for. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so I got everything explained, I think. So let's get started. Let's smudge, and then I'll call in the spirit guides, and then we'll do all this. So this will probably be a little bit a longer video, but usually the explanations in the beginning, like the little intro, takes the longest, and then the second part is actually faster. It's just I want everyone to kind of know what they're getting into, and if they don't feel comfortable, like if any of you don't feel comfortable with any of this, you can simply stop it and maybe check out another video, or, you know, I want to give everybody the option of opting out if there's anything in here that, you know, doesn't resonate with you. Okay, so a little bit more. I like to have lots of smoke when I smudge, but it doesn't always quite work out that way. Oh, I think it is now. Haha. Spirits are helping. Haha. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Please cleanse and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and flood us with massive amounts of healing light, unconditional love, blessings, and protections from the divine. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Okay, dear Creator, higher power, source, and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, dear Mother Earth, our ancestors that are in the light, Great Spirit of the fire, as well as the other 3 elements, air, earth, and water. Please join this ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, banishings, and protections with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. Sorry, quick energy shiver. One sec. Ooh. Whew. Okay. I'm actually feeling very drawn to start with the juice representing the blood. So please, our divine team, help us take back and return all the energy that was stolen and siphoned from us, and let it return to us by ingesting this red juice representing the blood, representing our life force. And if any of you have red juice at home, you can do the same right alongside me, okay? Thank you. Okay, 1 second. Okay, a little bit more, just 1 moment. That was really good. Wow, that's actually interesting. Because I've usually had tea in this cup, but there's something about the metal from this cup that actually changed the taste of the juice. Because I tried it from the glass jar, or from the glass, and it didn't taste the same. So it's like, almost like a bitter taste. Wow. Because the tea never changed the taste. But there was something, yeah, I guess the lemon juice, but there was something acidic. So something aggressive. So something from these narcs that is energetically extremely aggressive and has a very bitter taste to it. So they have a lot of bitterness in them, and they're directing all that bitterness and hate towards us. Ooh, ugh. Let me drink some of the other one just to wash it down. Just give me a sec. Oh, and this one is nice and sweet. So let all the energy that was drained from us be returned to us, cleansed, cleared, and renewed. And let it be transmuted to its highest, purest form again, so that we don't reabsorb some of their darkness and their bitterness and their anger, hate, and resentment. Ugh, that was nasty. All right. Oh. And let their overinflated ego bubble be burst. Oh, it's actually not exploding the way I expected. But the air's coming out. And let all that toxic emotional vomit be drained out of it. Oh, yeah. And let their ego bubble be completely collapsed. And all their emotional crap, excuse my language, shall come pouring out of it. Be exposed and be transmuted into love and light and returned to source energy. Wow, I actually don't have a tissue. I'm going to clean my socks after. I'm just going to wipe it onto my socks. Sorry, excuse me. That's okay. That works. Oh, that was gross too. Ooh, so both of that. Oof. Oh. Oh, let's cleanse and clear the air from that. Ooh, let all those nasty energies that they've been sending us and that attach to us because they've hooked into our energy fields again and again and again. Let all of that be banished. Return to sender. Be fully and completely removed from us and banished from us. And our energies shall be cleansed, cleared, and renewed. Ah, hold on, I need. Okay, let's get to the lemon and orange. Let any and all blockages in our solar plexus be removed. So we're removing it. And any and all blockages in our sacral chakra shall also be removed. And our energy fields, our chakras, shall be free again. The energy shall flow freely and shall be able to circulate and move around and be healthy again. So for the sacral chakra, actually I'll leave that one just like that. And oh, actually, it's funny, I was going to hit it with this, but I'll do it the way I did it when I played the violin, or at least when I learned it. You can actually kind of see it vibrate, but see, the sound is not strong enough. I'll do a little more. Healing energies shall be sent to our solar plexus and sacral chakras. They shall be, and you can actually like put your hands on those chakras. Actually please do. Send all the divine healing love light energies through our hands into our solar plexus and sacral chakras, and let them be fully and completely filled with this pure divine light, and transmute anything that still needs healing, anything that is dark and blocked, anything low vibrational, anything that has stopped us from fully enjoying a life of joy and creativity, like I'm talking about the sacral chakra, and we're fully in our strength, meaning the solar plexus. Yes, and sorry, something just came back to me. I was gonna do a separate ceremony for this, but I'll mention a little bit here too. So what I was shown, again, something I've been shown so many signs and didn't fully put two and two together until now. But there's someone I knew who had a small daughter, and when her daughter interrupted her at work, the mother was, telling her, I'm still working, I can't, please go back and, color. And the daughter's like, I'm not coloring. And the mother said, yes, you are coloring. And the daughter again, no, I'm not. And the mother's like, yes, you are coloring. Sorry. Wow. Wow. And that was an interesting Freudian slip. Because she was basically covering the will of her daughter. She was overriding it with her own will. She was telling her what she was doing, which wasn't actually true, but it was like she was imposing her will onto the daughter, suppressing her daughter's will, right? So that's a lot of what we've been dealing with, including what's been happening health-wise over the past 3 years. I had 2 doctors actually very forcefully tell me and try to convince me that, oh, no, you are getting enough oxygen under the mask. Even though I knew and I felt that I didn't. I mean, I have asthma and I wasn't getting enough air. So it was actually, in my opinion, like an evil farce that it was so forcefully imposed on, like their will or their opinion was so forcefully imposed onto me that they were trying to override what I knew to be true, right? So this is very strong, dark, evil, bullying type of energy that we're dealing with, and that comes in all shapes and forms. It can work through all different people, through all different situations. It could be at work, it could be in a relationship, it could be in any and all situations, right? So that's what we're clearing here. But this is such very strong devil type energy, or devil energy really, that I'm certain that it will take a whole bunch of ceremonies, and we've already done a bunch. And like I mentioned before, like bit by bit, it gets better and better and better. But it's just like a spiral where, like, whenever we move up one level, there's still more to do, right? And then we move up again and there's still more to do, and so on. So let's cut these obstructions. Let me actually see if I can use my ceremonial knife that I forged. Yeah, no, it's actually prettier than useful. It's not as useful. It shall stay my ceremonial knife more symbolically, but maybe this kitchen knife is better. Or one-handed, I may have to do it after. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Okay, so any and all blockages and obstructions in our solar plexus shall not only be removed, but also dissolved. And basically like cut into tiny pieces, or like cut doesn't have to be literal, of course, but dissolved into like smaller digestible chunks that can be released, and we can, you know, face them one at a time and release them from us in our healing process. Ah, that's how it works. Okay, so that actually just came to me as I was cutting. And I think I'm going to have to finish cutting a little bit more after, because that's easier. But this is good enough for now. Now let's try the orange. This one I'll put here. So let's try the same with the orange. Oh, and I still have to burn the garlic sign. Okay, the orange one seems a little more challenging. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Or not. Okay, hold on. I will at least get a chunk of it out, and then I'll continue the rest after. All right. Wow, that's actually very telling how many knives are needed just to cut the obstruction in our sacral chakra. Wow, that's actually, oh, that's actually scary. when you think about it. That is not a good sign. That means we're going to need a lot more help and healing and work on the sacral chakra. All right, but at least I've cut out a chunk. I'll continue this quote-unquote proverbial operation later. But we've had a good start here. Okay, and let any and all vampiric energies and connections now and forever be burnt away and transmuted into love light energy and returned to source energy. Okay, let's put that in here. My window's open, but let's see if I need to, like, yeah, it's starting to smell. Okay. Well, most of it burned, so I'm going to finish that after the ceremony because I don't want to alarm my neighbors. But, ooh! Oh no, it wants to finish now. Interesting. Ow. Okay, 1 second. Yep. Okay, let's finish this. And I think I can use a match for the rest. That should work. As long as it's charred, it doesn't have to turn completely into ashes, but just so that we can't actually read the original thing anymore. So I think this is actually, oh yeah, here. Oh, that almost looks like a guitar. Interesting. Or a finger now. A hand with a finger. Whoa, that's on fire. Whoa, look at this. It's like a hand pointing up and it's burning at the tip. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to do some aromatherapy after this. And for a second, I almost felt like I saw... It almost looked like a coin was down there, but it wasn't. So it's like our value, our worth, our self-worth, valuing ourselves. That's what we still need healing with. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I was done. I was going to cover it, but let's wait a moment. I think it's almost done. Okay. All right, let's cover that so that the smoke is limited. Oh, please infuse us with massive amounts of love and light to help us regain to see and feel our value, our own value, our self-worth again. So many of us, we may have had it when we were younger, or at least to a certain extent, and then with like each relationship and life circumstances and sacrificing our own belief system sometimes in a work situation or anything like that, or complying where we didn't feel comfortable but we felt we had to, and so on. All of that takes our power away, but it also makes us not see our own self-worth and value ourselves. It's like we can't look ourselves in the mirror and be proud of the reflection we see. It's like we're lacking self-respect when we don't live true to our core values and what our soul like feels is right. Sorry, the word had a bit of trouble coming out there, but yeah. So as we're taking our power back and as we're on the healing and ascension journey, it is so important that we bring our words, thoughts, feelings, and actions all in line, because that's how we connect with our higher self, with our oversoul, as some people call it, and with the divine, right? Which is also like the divinity is also within us. Okay, that wanted to come through. And let us be wrapped in a massive bubble of divine healing, love, light, energy. Let us feel so strongly safe, shielded, loved, and protected. We're so divinely and unconditionally loved, and we're so worth it. We are more than enough. We have strong value. We are divine, all of us. We are divine. We don't just have a little bit of divinity in us. We are divine, and we have to remember that. Okay. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön. All my relations. All our relations. All right. Let this ceremony now be finished, and accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. Thank you. Dankeschön. All my relations. All our relations. Oof, energy shiver again. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this ceremony, this video, for being a part of the ceremony, and for working on your own healing and ascension, and just for being a part of this amazing collective of us forerunners. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love and light, many blessings, and be well until next time. Bye.